Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to discuss about exercise problems. Exercise problems first 3.1. In which of the following examples of motion can the body be considered approximately a point object? These are the four examples. Each example we are going to explain each example as a point object. Okay, that point object is possible or not. Okay, first of all we are going to understand about what is meant by point object. Point object, so point object means if the size of an object is very small compared to its covered distance. Okay, if the size of the object is very small, when the size of the object is very small, it is compared with the covered distance. In that situation, that object can be treated as a point object. Okay, for example, this is a train. Okay, it is traveling from Secunderabad to Ahmedabad. Here Secunderabad station, here Ahmedabad station. Okay, the train travels from Secunderabad station to Ahmedabad station. The distance from Secunderabad station to Ahmedabad is 1223 kilometer. The length of the train is 2.8 kilometer. So when we compare the size of the train with distance, covered the distance very large. In that situation, this train can be treated as a point object. Okay, this is the first example. Second example, earth rotates around the sun. Okay, here first of all we are going to find the size of the earth. So radius of the earth radius is 6378.1 kilometer. That is the radius of the earth. The distance between earth and sun is 14 crores 96 lakhs kilometer. When we compare the radius of the earth, means size of the earth, travel the distance is very large. In that situation, earth is a point object. Here we are comparing with size of that object, it cover the distance. Okay, in that situation the distance traveled by the object is very large then that object can be treated as a point object. Okay. Third example, one person is standing beside of the large building. Okay. The height of the person is 5.7 feet. Okay. The building height is nearly 45 feet. Okay. In that situation, the person is treated as a point object. Like this example, each example we are discuss about that object is a point object or not. Okay. So first example, a railway carriage moving without jerks between two stations. So here railway, first of all, what is meant by railway carriage? So railway carriage is a object. Railway carriage means in a train one box, particular box. Okay. The particular box is traveling between the two stations. In that situation, the particular box can be treated as a point object or not. So this particular railway carriage can be treated as a point object because the size of the object is small compared to it travel the distance. So railway carriage is a point object. Second one, a monkey is sitting on the top of a man cycling smoothly on circular track. This is a person. Monkey is sitting on top of the man. Okay. Here monkey sitting on the top of the man cycling smoothly circular track. This is the circular track. Cycle means in that situation the monkey can be treated as a point object or not. Here the radius of the circle, the size of the monkey compared with the size of the circle. In that situation monkey size is very small compared travel distance. In that situation monkey is point object. Why? Because size of that object is compared with to travel the distance. In that situation that object can be treated as a point object. Here monkey size is very small compared to travel the distance. So here monkey is a point object. Next, see a spinning cricket ball that turns sharply on hitting the ground. Here object is cricket ball. It is in spinning that turns sharply hitting the ground. Here the size of the cricket ball is very small, but here the object is in spinning rotationary motion. We are studying here only straight line motion, but the cricket ball is in spinning rotatory motion. In that situation we can't explain that the object as a point object. Okay. Third one, a tumbling beaker that has slipped off the edge of a table. Here object is tumbling beaker. Okay. The size of the tumbling beaker is compared to the travel the distance from top of the table. So here tumbling beaker size and travel the distance from top of the table is nearly equal. In that situation the tumbling beaker is not a point object. Why? Because both size of the object and travel distance are equal. In that situation, that the object is not a point object. If the size of the object is small, it travels the distance is more. In that situation, we can say that object is a point object. So here railway carriage is a point object, monkey is also a point object, but here cricket ball is not a point object because it is in spinning rotatory motion. Tumbling beaker, it is also a not pointing object because the size of the tumbling beaker and it travel the distance both are same, both are equal. In that situation, tumbling beaker is not a point object. Next question 3.2. The position time xt graph for two children's A and B. Two children's, the names of the children's A and B. Returning from their school O. The position of the school is O. School is at horizon and their homes of the children's A and B are P, Q respectively as shown in the figure 3.9. This is the figure 3.19. Choose the current entities in the brackets. Here brackets, you can choose the correct one. Okay. So first question, A or B lives closer to the school than. Okay. Which children is closer to the school? First of all, I am going to find the values along x-axis, y-axis. This is the children A, home is at point P. This is the along y-axis value. This is the along x-axis value. This is the children B, along y-axis value here, along x-axis value here. Okay, these are the x-axis, y-axis values. So this is the school position. Which children is closer to school means this is the point of the children A, this is the point of the children B. Which is closer? A is closer. A is closer to school. So A is closer to school. Second one, A or B starts from the school earlier than B or A. So this is the position of the school. A started from the time t equal to 0. B started after some time. So which is started early? Children A started early. This is the time. Children A started from 0 to time. Children B started from t equal to t. Here t equal to 0, here t equal to t. So children B started the journey at time t equal to t. Children A started the journey at time t equal to 0. So with children A started his journey earlier. Okay. From the graph we can easily compare. Option A, first in the question A asking the position, in question B asking the time. Next question C, A or B walks faster than B or A. So here faster means speed of the children. We are going to find the speed of the children from the graph. How to find the speed of the children from the graph? By the slope. This is the line of the children A, this is the line of the children B. We can find out the slope for the two lines. So children A slope is very small, children B slope is very large. So children B moves or walks faster than A. Okay. Next, D, A or B overtakes B or A on the road once or twice. You have observed the graphs. How many overtakes are appear? Only one overtake. Okay, so only once. E, A and B reached home at the same time or different time. Okay, this is the line A, time t. This is the children B line, time t. Here t is same. Both children A and B are reached their homes at same time. This is question number 3.2. Next, 3.3. A woman starts from her home at 9 a.m. walks with a speed of 5 km/h on a straight road up to her office 2.5 kilometers away. Stays at office up to 5 p.m. and returns home by the auto. She is started from home by walk. She is leave from office by the auto. Okay, with the speed is 25 km/h. Here speed is 5 km/h. Here speed is 25 km/h. She started his journey at 9 a.m. Okay, she is leaving office at 5 p.m. Okay, after distance is 2.5 kilometers away. First of all, we are going to find the time taken by woman to reach the office. Time taken by woman to reach office. Here we know the speed and distance. Okay, how to find the time? First of all, speed equal to distance by time. We want time, so we are going to find the time t equal to distance by speed. What is the distance value? 2.5 kilometer. What is the speed to reach the office by walk? With the speed is 5 km/h. So here how many times gets cancelled? 1/2 hour. So if you want to in minutes, 30 minutes. So she will reach the office at 9:30 a.m. Okay, she start the journey at 9 a.m. She reached the office 9:30 a.m. Similarly, we are going to find the time taken by woman to reach home. Okay, so time equal to distance. What is the distance? 2.5 kilometer. What is the speed is 25 kilometer per hour. So how many times gets cancelled? 1 by 10 hour. So it will be converted into in minutes, 6 minutes. So total time to reach the home is 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. woman start the journey to return office to home. She reached the home at 5 or 6 minutes p.m. And also find here, choose the suitable scales and plot the xt graph of her motion. Okay, here we are going to draw the xt graph, where x means distance with respect to time graph. xt graph has x-axis, y-axis. Along x-axis time, along y-axis distance. X-axis, y-axis, along x-axis time, along x-axis distance. Okay, origin along x-axis I am taking at 9 a.m. Okay, 9 a.m. This is the 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here 1 kilometer, this is the 1.5 kilometer, this is the 2 kilometer, this is the 2.5 kilometer, this is the 3 kilometer, this is the 3.5 kilometer. At 9 a.m. he just rest position. At 9:30 a.m. she started the journey. How many kilometers? 2.5 kilometer. 2.5 kilometer. At 5 p.m. she started the journey. She is reached the home at 5 hours 6 minutes. This is the final point. So the graph is this is the motion, this is the return. Okay, this is the rest position woman. Time increases, but distance travel woman is 0. This is the starting journey, this is the return journey. Okay, this is the xt graph of the woman motion. I hope you are understanding very well. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and share my video. Thank you.